Hi guys, we're Real Sensi. We're here today with Lake Dub. How are you guys doing?
Good. Blessings for having us here. We
Thank you so
appreciate you
much for
guys.
coming
Glad to
down.
be in HB.
Thank you so much for coming down. It's really been like a blessing. How'd you guys all get your start in music?
You know what? We all actually come from a lot of different backgrounds, a lot of the different music scenes, but it all meshed, because we all came from the gutter, ground up, and living on the streets and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
me and my drummer came from SG Vibes, actually,
That's
and then
awesome.
when we parted ways, we big ups to our homie Toko Tasi from Skunk Records, rest in peace. He talked some sense into us and said, get that shit going. And then after that, Gage and Adam, man, these guys have done everything for us, bent backwards and forth to
That's
get
so
the movement
awesome.
out. So
That's amazing. You have big supporters and like people that want to help you like start your whole journey, and that's amazing. When did you guys first realize you wanted to pursue reggae music?
oh man, well, we've been in this for few years. And what? Tell 'em where you, what band and stuff.
Oh yeah, well, I used to play with a band called The Relatives, and then we played for a few months, a bunch of shows,
It's
and
cool.
then we all just parted ways. And then was trying to play music for a long time. Me and Gage always
Keep
played
pursuing it.
music, yeah, with the Livocation Boys. And then I got a call one day from Gage. He's like, "You ready to play music?" And I was like, "Every day, bro. Let's do it."
Let's do it.
And he goes, "I got two guys that ready to make music." I was like, "Let's do it." And so I went
That's
to one
awesome.
practice with these guys, and then started playing shows. I
Ever
think I had a
since.
show like the next week after first
There you
practice.
go.
3 days later,
That's how you do it.
You ready to jump up?
He's like,
You
yeah,
know?
I'm ready.
So
That's awesome.
yeah, man, we've been helping each other out a lot, and just we've all listened to reggae, since we were little cakeys, and the message it brings is just unreal. So to be a part of it now is just another level,
Exactly.
another level.
Exactly. How would you guys all describe your music to someone who's never heard it before?
You know what? We got a very raw sound, very raw and organic sound. Again, half of us come from Long Beach, and then we got our brethren here from Azusa who just shreds the lead guitar. So it's just we all speak our own piece there. You know what I mean? There's no higher card than anyone. We're all equals. We're all level headed.
Yep.
We all put in our part, and just keep it raw and organic. And try
Exactly.
to keep it as real as possible.
That's how you do it, honestly. What is the hardest thing you guys have had to overcome so far as a musician?
What would you say, Palala?
I say, what was the question one more time?
The hardest thing. That's how you do it, honestly. The hardest thing you've had to overcome as a musician.
I say the hardest thing is probably like, getting yourself to go in front of all those people and,
Perform.
yeah, do what you gotta do. But it's like when you get used to it, when you do it enough times, it gets easy. By the way,
Yeah.
I go by the name Shakamon. These are my brothers, Lake
Shakamon.
Dub. Hope you guys having a good day.
Yes.
But yeah, that's pretty much the hardest thing. But once you get used to it, it's nothing, man.
It's
It's
nothing.
fun.
It's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And pursuing your dreams and just having fun, and like it's a big family, so you gotta keep doing it. That's
Exactly.
reggae, honestly.
Yeah.
What is your guys' main theme or goal when it comes to writing music?
When it comes to writing, my son's there a lot, and just from all of like me and Adam, I mean, we talk almost every day on the phone, and just that's the cool thing is when we met, it's like, man, dude, I feel like I've known you for years,
Right?
So what I'm writing about is the things that we just sit here and talk about, like, dang, we did this and we did that, and a lot of it is, my son right there too, and I want to have things out where I'm not sugarcoating anything, My boy's gonna know my background, where I come from. He's
Yeah.
gonna know his roots, and
Exactly.
it was like I said, what we were talking about before, prior to this. It's just it was never about money, business. No, it's about my message and my tribulations and what we all relate to, and how Lake Dub morphed into one. Because we weren't Lake Dub with just me and Joel.
Yeah.
We were we were like, man, dude, we need our boys, you know, and they came along, and now we're Lake Dub movement, and
There you
we
go.
love it.
That's so awesome.
Build up on each other.
Yeah, no doubt.
That's awesome. Can we expect a new EP or album from Lake Dub in the next coming months?
Oh, no doubt. We're actually been working on a lot of structure in the songs. You know, again, it came from me and Joel just trying to lay down foundation. You know, in a sense, when you need everyone's input. You know,
Yeah.
so when we got them, it's four brains better than
Exactly.
two. So
It brings the whole message
yeah, we're
together.
definitely working on that. We're gonna have probably our boy Nature Boy. He does some keys with Idle Vibes, and he wants to get us recorded. And
That's cool.
gonna get our boys out there, and we got to get everyone's DNA on the track.
Yep,
So
there you go. How'd you guys get the inspiration to write songs like Material Man and Palm Trees and Power Lines?
Material Man is a song I wrote for my older brother. He's a alcoholic, turns to the bottle a lot, and drugs, you know, and
Yeah.
in his life when we're growing up, it's material things, money. I need this, I need to have this to show people this. And he just got out of prison, so I wrote him a song and to kind of help him through his little tribulations in there.
Yeah.
And then it's pretty much just saying his struggle, you know. That's pretty much what I preach in my lyrics. And
That's awesome.
Palm Trees is just another where we come from in Long Beach, California. And pretty much everywhere, you know, it's pretty much a song to just really appreciate where you live. There's palm trees and power lines from Azusa, California, all the way down to the shores, you know.
Yep.
So, you know, it's just a little reminder to just know where you come from.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Keep your roots.
exactly.
And just always just be thankful for life, just every day, you
Oh,
know, that
no
you
doubt.
get to be
No
here, you
doubt
know.
about
It's
it.
like it's just amazing. Are there any shows that have stuck out more than others?
Definitely Roots on 66. That was probably one of our best performances.
That's awesome.
Yeah. We had to be up super early, sound checking.
Rise and grind.
All of
rise
us
and
probably
grind.
slept only an hour, if that. Then it's time to get up and play music.
That's how you do it.
Oh yeah,
Literally grinding.
for sure.
What kind of advice would you give to someone trying to do what you guys do?
Just keep practicing and keep pushing.
Keep pushing.
Stay dedicated. That's it.
That's how you do it, honestly. Keep going and never give up, guys, honestly.
How do you guys balance your daily life with your music life?
Oh man. Well, you know what? Me and Joel, you know, we got kids. We're single fathers. You know, Adam is working like a crazy man. You know, he don't get a break. He's up, you know, butt crack of dawn, and then he don't even see the sunlight. Comes home and it's dark time. You know, our keyboardist Lisi, he's same thing. He's up at 3 a.m, you know, and he's back at 3 or so. But he does construction. I do construction, and then I got my youth on the side, and as well as Gage. You know, he's working, and we all just try to morph it in and do the best we can with being fathers and having to pay bills.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's the real life, guys. It's no joke.
Exactly. What are your rehearsals usually like on a day-to-day?
I'd say fun, you know, super fun. We even catch ourselves kind of like yelling at each other because when we all meet up, it's just like, oh, dude, this and that, and then we all like to catch up and and say our piece, and then it all comes down to just like, all right, guys, all right.
Let's
Let's
actually
lay down
practice
some
now.
business, you know what I mean? But in the end, I'd say fun. That'd be the only word for that one.
That's awesome.
It's fun. It's always a good time, and then you get to business, and that's how you do it.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
it's a big family, and just
Oh, yeah.
bringing the community together. Are there any shows you guys are super excited for coming up?
Actually, we got Puff and Paint tonight out in San Pedro.
Yay.
We're gonna be there off 6th
Check
Street
it
Machine Studio with our homegirl Dora Lee. It's our sister right there. But we're actually planning to do a little like surprise mini tour in 2020 to get some things going like that. And as far as that, I would say Garden Amp has a special spot in my heart. When we got to headline our own stage, that was pretty kick-ass.
That's
I was pretty
amazing.
pumped for that one. So ever since then, it's just been nothing but motivation. We just want to keep bringing what we brought there and at Roots on 66 and more to these further and further shows.
Keep spreading the good vibes and just
Exactly.
keep being brought out there. That's amazing. Is there anything you guys would want to change looking back at everything you guys have accomplished so far?
What do you think? I think everything's right now is just kind of falling into place. It's all,
Happens
it's
for a
all
reason.
meshing in. And again, we kind of just, it was spur of the moment when Toko Tasi passed, That's where we met our bassist, He called us out and said, I know you guys knew him. Come out to the candle lighting. And from there, it was like 3 days later, we're practicing. And then Adam comes out. And then, so we've just all still been even trying to figure out schedules and things like that. So, but it's been meshing well. It's been meshing real good.
That's awesome.
Who are your biggest inspirations when it comes to music?
Oh, we're gonna have to pass this down the line a little bit. So, right
To
here,
everyone.
of course, I'm coming from Long Beach. I'd say, Togo Tasi Sublime. I grew up on it.
Yep.
But you can't go wrong. Like a lot of the Jamaican new artists like Chronix, Raging Fire,
Yeah.
Kumar, Benton, like these guys are slaying the scene,
Yeah,
and a lot of the
definitely.
Hawaiian scene too. It's unreal, the
Yeah.
green, and these people want to really put these artists down, and stick to the old generation, but in the sense these guys are carrying it on,
Yeah.
and that's what we're trying to do is just carry on just that raw and organic sound. So I look up to a lot of Long Beach Hawaiian and old reggae artists,
That's
no
sick.
doubt.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, same here for me. I like Sublime.
Yeah.
Probably one of my biggest inspirations to play reggae music.
I find my inspiration from a lot of reggae artists, like from the island reggae to the Jamaican reggae, like Peter Tosh, Bob, J Boog, a lot of the artists nowadays too, you know, even from other genres, Jimi Hendrix, like James Brown, whatever you're listening to,
Yep.
But yeah, yes, Lord.
Everyone's amazing. Everyone in the reggae industry.
Is there anyone you guys would want to collaborate with in the future?
Oh man, yeah. We're actually in the works with collabing with our boy right here, Shakamon. But yeah. And then I want to get some stuff with Spliff Vision and our boys Idle Vibes, and that'd be great, because the relatives, that the fact that they're connected with the Spliff Boys, and I grew up watching Kennedy, start from way back in years ago, so the fact that they sit here and help us now is just a whole nother level. So to have a
Yeah.
song out with them would be even more of a
That'd
blessing.
be wild.
Yeah, no doubt about
That's
it.
awesome. Definitely.
Is there anyone you guys would like to shout out that has helped you throughout your musical process?
Toko Tasi, again, rest in peace, his soul. I mean, he was a big major blessing in our music. Benji,
Big
rest in
ups.
peace, his soul, from the Spliff Boys, and again, Spliff Boys, Conquer, all Buddy, every single one of them. They've
Them all out.
they've helped us. Khalifa, big love to Ruben from Khalifa, and Idle Vibes Kennedy, man. He's
Vibes.
the one I can call and I can get a cutthroat answer from.
That's awesome.
So
That's
those,
cool.
no doubt, and Shaka Man right here as well. Those they've been a major help.
Since we're real Sensi, we gotta ask, what's your guys' favorite strain?
Oh, I'm an OG guy. I like it heavy. I like it raw. No, I'm just kidding. No, stop looking. I like the OGs. I like to keep the mind levied.
Some indicas.
Yeah. I like the straight lamb's bread and runs. That was pretty good. It's like, yes, Lord.
Lamb's bread.
Well, we really appreciate all you guys coming out. Make sure you guys go check out Lake Dub Music. Make sure you check out Shakamon. And check out our sponsors as well. Puff Sauce keeping us all elevated. So big ups. Thank you
Real
guys for
Sensi.
coming out.
Big love to the people.
You.
You know, family. Appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
Yes, I.